3-minute rounds of professional kickboxing in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighted officially at 64.9 kilograms, with 8 wins and 6 defeats, representing Contenders Gym in Sugden, Andrew Liddell. And his opponent standing in the red corner, 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighted officially at 64.6 kilograms, with 6 wins and no defeats, representing Sugden's Gym in Newark, Bailey Sugden. Where the action begins, you're ready in charge, Mr. John Blackledge.
So this is it, our big 8-man tournament at featherweight division at stake, a glory contract. And it's the oldest competitor in the tournament against the youngest, Andrew Liddell, 30 years of age, 8 wins, 6 losses. Bailey Sugden, just 19, unbeaten in 6, and a huge home favourite, Howard.
A huge home favourite and a huge prospect coming from the famous Sugden's Gym. I think this is going to be a very, very good contest. Andrew Liddell, he's had 14 contests, he's won 8, and he looks very confident, and he looks in shape too. So this should be good.
Yes, Bailey Sugden, the weight of home support on his shoulders. At the weigh-ins, he said in front of everybody else, I'm the only unbeaten fighter here. I intend to remain that way after this tournament. Very, very confident.
Well, it doesn't mean everything having an unbeaten tag, but fighters hate to lose it. So they want to keep that O for as long as possible.
So here we go in the opening round, and Sugden looking to push Liddell back. Both men look in incredible shape, and as I said, a glory contract at stake here, which both men realise.
That's excellent from Sugden, excellent. Great posture, great counter, great defence, very good technique.
Yes, and at featherweight, we expect an incredibly high pace, don't we?
Yeah, it's going to be a fast pace, because it's got to be, because they want to make sure they win every round.
And Sugden looking to force the issue once more, keep centre ring, looking to push Liddell back. By contrast, at the weigh-in and press conference, Liddell, a man of few words, he said he's here to win it, end of, that's it.
He's got to back that up with technique. He's showing great single shots, and his defence isn't bad either. But look, he just swallowed that inside leg kick, because Bailey, he's countering very, very well.
That's right, he's taken centre ring, looking to dominate, looking hands high, chopping legs low. And then the knee comes in, putting Liddell under pressure. That right hand landed clean as well, Howard.
That's right, you see, he's not just counter-attacking, he's attacking too. So he's taking the play away from his opponent.
And being blunt, in an 8-man tournament, the sooner you're out there, the sooner you recover, the longer you've got, the safer it is.
This may not go the distance, Malcolm. I noticed that Andrew Liddell showing signs of a little bit of fatigue, wear and tear. He took a couple of shots, didn't like it. You don't show that to your opponent, you keep it to yourself.
It's the pace that Sugden has set. He's really gone forward. And there, the fist lands again, the punch. Sugden in control of this opening round at the moment as we come to the end of it.
He's got better technique, he's got better strategy, he's quicker, and he's landing more effective shots. And with Liddell showing signs of distress, it's not looking good for him. He's losing his first round convincingly.
And now switching to the inside of the Liddell leg, takes him off balance. Everything Sugden has done has worked so far in this opening round. And the body shots coming up.
Lovely left hook to the liver. It's the second or third one he's delivered. Yeah, he's going to stop him.
And I mean, it almost seems funny to say, at just 19 years of age, he said, I'm in the shape of my life. But he is, at the weight, he's in superb shape.
Well, he's got 2 big brothers that have shown him the way, you know, so he's been in the game all his life. I remember when he was a little kid running around Dean's gym. He's a man now.
And yes, as I said, he's the youngest competitor in the tournament, but as he said himself, I'm unbeaten in 6. And there's always that confidence. He's got the dual confidence, youth and an unbeaten record.
That's right. And there we go, now he's just having fun. He's got the pedigree, he's got the technique, he's got the frame of mind.
It's a torrid opening round for Andrew Liddell. he's still there, but he was on the back foot the whole time.
Yeah, I like that little bit of spite there from Bailey Sugden. The bell had actually sounded, and he still threw that kick that he started, still landed it. And Andrew Liddell thought, well, what was that all about? Well, that was all about winning mentality.
So a big opening round for Bailey Sugden. And as we look at a tournament format, so many variables, Howard, it's good for him as well that not only has he dominated the opening round, he's taken no damage because he's been forcing the pace and he's been the one throwing the techniques.
Well, the problem for Andrew Liddell, he's got to force the pace now because it's a tournament and it's an elimination tournament. So to stay in it, he's got to win this round. The problem for him is he's up against someone who's really good defensively and counterattacks well. So that's a big problem. But he's got to put his chin on his chest and show some heart.
That's right. It is, as it says on the label, the road to glory. Everything at stake for these men as we approach round 2 of 3. And Sugden starts as he means to go on. I like the variety of his work, Howard.
Yeah, it's great, and he's not going to let... It's the mind as well. He's not going to let... he knows Liddell needs to take the play away. He's not going to let him do it.
And you mentioned something earlier that we saw again then when Liddell thought they were going to be taken to a break. There's spite in his work.
Exactly, and you need to have that to be a champion. If you don't have it, you're not going to make it in any contact sport.
And again, the variety coming from Sugden as Liddell looks to get his own work going. And in this second round, he must mount an offensive. It was a big opening round for the young man in the red corner, and he must come back.
The problem for Andrew Liddell is he's still picking up shots. He's got to work on his defence or throw the defence to hell and go for it. But he's not going for it. At the end of the day, no matter how good Bailey Sugden is technically, it's a fight. So fight.
That's right, and under glory rules, they like nothing more, as do the crowd, than to see a proper fight. It's tough in there because with each of the fighters as well, mentally you must be thinking, this isn't just my only fight, but I imagine you must think that way, one fight at a time.
One at a time. You can't look to the next one, it'd be a major mistake.
And again, that was a slip from Liddell. From the back of the hall, it may have seemed like a knockdown, but it was a slip. But it just sums up his night so far.
Yeah, nothing's gone his way, simply because Bailey Sugden wouldn't allow it. And these are complete combinations, very difficult to counter.
A nice little slip there with the head, movement off the centre line, coming in on angles. He's hit the ground running.
Yes, he's got great footwork, you see. He's light on his feet, moves well, got great balance, places himself before he lets his shots go.
Yes, and looking to walk his man down again, and the left leg missed, but the left hand, right hand combination didn't. Sugden putting on the pressure again, and as Liddell came to come out the corner there, he took another left hand.
Yeah, he's been showing those signs of distress too from round 1, signals that if Bailey Sugden stepped it up, he could possibly force a stoppage.
So Sugden in control here in this opening quarter-final, and it's wonderful combination work.
There's nothing left in Andrew Liddell's work now. All of the snaps gone, and it looks like the desire's gone as well. He's picking up too many shots even when he's coming forward.
Well, he came forward straight onto that left hand, Howard.
Exactly. He's like Andrew's not sure of what to do because everything he does gets countered in combination.
Sugden light on his feet, and that left hand is so accurate now. The head of Liddell snapping back. He's landing at will, sadly, for the man in the blue corner.
He's having fun now, Malcolm. There you go.
And he nods there in resignation, as he said. 360, a hook kick, he gets the count. The hard part of the heel hands, and now Bailey Sugden is also showing off the flamboyant technique at the end of the round. 2 very dominant rounds, and Liddell, his face said it all, didn't it?
He did really. He just doesn't know what to do, and he's probably not got a lot left in the tank because he's picked up so many shots. Even when he's coming forward, he's picking up combinations, and he does know how to counter them. He just hasn't got the technical ability.
It's a hard night's work when it's like that, but Sugden, still, when we can afford to look to the future because we're not in the ring. You mentioned that he might have had opportunities to finish it. He's now gone into the third, which could be vital with a semi-final and final to come.
Because he's so dominant and so in control, he can go through this round now, the third round, and he can throw combinations, and no, nothing's coming back his way. So it's just a warm-up for him. If I was in Andrew Liddell's corner, I'd be saying to him, listen, which is what I suspect he's being told, you're way behind in points. go for him.
Go for him,
Just
yeah. Nothing
go
to lose,
that's
everything
right.
to gain.
Throw leather, son. Go for gold.
And that's what they're doing here tonight in Grantham, ladies and gentlemen, going for glory. The 2-fight contract with the Glory organisation, and we must stress, such a prestigious organisation as well, Howard.
Terrific, worldwide.
And to his credit, Andrew Liddell has stepped into the pocket and looked to trade with Bailey Sugden. In his corner probably reiterated what you said, Howard, and it's the right thing to do. You must go for that glory now. You're 2 rounds behind. Nothing else you can do. Stay in there and trade with him.
That's right, and he's doing it. He's having a go. He's looking much more solid, much more stable.
And he lands with the right hand for the first time in the night.
There you go.
Good work from Liddell in the blue corner. The right tactic. He
And
does
again.
so again.
He looks more intense, more focused, and that's the way to go about your work.
Perfect timing there from Sugden. You're allowed to trap the leg and reply immediately. And the right hand of Sugden comes over the top, but Liddell doing the right thing, going for it here in the third.
Yeah, don't think about what's coming back your way, just deliver.
Yes, there's no room for that now. There's no worry about that, because as it's coming back, you never know. That one punch, that one kick.
Yeah, it can go your way. You can beat a better man that way if you've got the resilience and the heart to go for it.
And Liddell has proved he's got the resilience, he's got the heart, but he has come up against a fighter that found his range, his timing and his accuracy very early.
Yeah, and his confidence too.
Oh,
That's it.
jumping
It's
knee.
over. It's over. It's over, Malcolm.
I don't think he's going to get up from this. He looked over at Dean, and Andrew Liddell looked clear in Dean Sugden's eyes. He's getting up. What a warrior. But Dean Sugden shook his head to say, I felt that. It's all over.
Yeah,
it's a big finish. You said he could finish it. He finished it in style, but to Liddell's credit, he got back up. He's feeling the pain now, but he wanted to continue. A true warrior, as you said. And went out the right way.
He went out the right way on his shield. That's how you do it. And you know, great timing and a great decision from an experienced referee there, John Blackledge. It would have been a slaughter for the remainder of the round.
Well, Bailey Sugden has set out his stall there. He looked fresh, he looked fast, a lot of technique, incredible versatility, but more importantly, some people take time to warm up. It looked like he'd already done 2 rounds, and that was the third when we opened in the first.
Well, I mean, just look at Bailey here. I mean, that's a brilliant technique, so relaxed and so well placed.
And as it comes, it's a jumping knee, and all credit to Andrew Liddell. We see where it lands, Howard. It's right on the bottom, drives him through the ropes.
But you see how good that technique was. Bailey Sugden did not give it away with his eyes. He did not look down. Andrew Liddell had no idea he was coming to attack his body.
Well, he set out his stall. He is in the semi-final. He's the first semi-finalist. He's the youngest man in the tournament, and we're going to go to Buddy Johnson to make this official.
Presenting the winning this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is our sponsor from Video and Garden Buildings Direct. Ladies and gentlemen, our referee called a stoppage to this bout at 1 minute 43 seconds of the third round. Your winner by TKO, Bailey Sugden.